Hello all, welcome back. Yes, we are back once again with another pickups video. It's been absolutely months. I know, that is my fault. And I've got an absolute rut to show you. We've got one brand new console, we've also got a new handheld, we've got a ton of games, and we're going to be sticking our hand into Big Al's box. Schmeck, let's get into it. Right, before I get my hand deep into Big Al's box, I'm going to start off by showing you one of my first pickups. And that is a brand new console. Oh, let's just get it into focus. Well, you can see it. It's a PlayStation 5. I've managed to bag one of these. I bagged it at a recent Amazon launch. Well, I say recent, it's now been about three weeks. I think it's 3 weeks, maybe 4. Time passes so quick. But I've never seen so many consoles sell. Amazon dropped the biggest amount of PlayStation 5s to date this year. It was 10,000. 2,000 of them were digital. They went in less than 2 minutes. I managed to bag one of the 8,000 they then launched half an hour later, and they disappeared in less than 10 minutes. And it was an absolute pain in the ass. I had to put it in my basket at least 3 times, but I managed to still get it. And it was delivered the very next day. So kudos to Amazon, thank you very much. But you know what? Let's just show it off a little bit better. But to do that, I need a bit more room. So we're going to go downstairs. So, come on. This shit works for other YouTubers. Why don't it work for me, for Christ's sakes? I'll take the piss and stairs like everybody else. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Taking the stairs like a bloody mug. Ooh, but there is a drink. Ooh, excellent. That's what I like to see. Well, here we have it. Sorry if it's not quite in focus. I can't quite tell, if I'm honest. It looks as if it should be. But there we have. So, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5. I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys exactly what it looks like compared to all the others. And as you can see, it's certainly the tallest out of all of them. And to a point, I would say it's almost as thick as the PlayStation 3 at the bottom here. But, you know what? They've given us some bloody good consoles of Sony over the years now. You know, the PlayStation 1, you know, that, everybody got theirs chipped. Everybody got theirs chipped. But for a lot of people, that was the very first CD player. We then move on to probably my favourite console of all time, the PlayStation 2. And again, for a lot of people, this was their first DVD player. The original PlayStation 3, you know, love it to death. I'm just trying to open that just to prove. There you go, flappy box at the bottom. It comes loaded with everything. But a lot of people, again, this was their first Blu-ray player. Original PlayStation 4, you know, I'll just stand that next to it so you get an idea of just how big it is compared to that. In fact, let's just put them 3 together. You know, I've had this since launch. It's not Mr. B, not one. It's a brilliant console. I'm really happy with it. And I was debating on whether or not to get myself a PS4 Pro. But what's the point? Because the PlayStation 5 is lightning fast in comparison. Absolutely lightning fast. And so far I'm happy with it. Okay, let's just get real for a moment. We're just playing upgraded PlayStation 4 games. Even with the latest Jack and Dexter game that's just come out, it looks breathtakingly beautiful. The only advantage I can see at the moment are slightly improved graphics at this moment in time, but lightning fast speeds. This thing is so quick, it is untrue. There's no waiting time. I put my disc in, I'm playing almost immediately, so I'm more than happy with it. Will we get a PS5 Pro? Damn right we will. But that's my PlayStation 5. Cheers. And it is bloody roasting today. I'm filming this now. Oh my word, it's 1:45. It is absolutely cracking the flags this Sunday. It is absolutely baking hot in the UK. But what else have I picked up for it? Right, I'm going to move these to the side a little bit more without knocking my drink over so that you can see. So, I also got myself the HD camera. Got myself one of them. But I also did pick up a second controller for it. So I've got an additional controller, and I must admit, this, forget about the consoles for a minute. Just forget about them. Forget about your Xbox Series X. Forget about your PlayStation 5. They are what they are. They're just more capable consoles. This, for me, is the biggest leap in technology. Forget them. This is incredible. The haptic feedback on this controller is brilliant. Playing some of the games, I thought I was pulling the trigger enough. The force feedback is that strong. You don't pull the trigger hard enough at first. It's very surprising. The weight, it feels very comfortable, and everything's in the right place. That's one of the best controllers I've ever used. And I think this just takes it way ahead of the competition at the moment. Just based on this, the controller. A controller can make or break a system. Wow, this really does add to the system. So I'll put it that way. Now, the games, I've already shown some of these already, but just to show them again. Demon's Souls, still can't play the damn thing. Godfall, now I'm really enjoying this. It's a PS5 and PC exclusive. Can we really call them exclusives anymore? Because you're never going to get an exclusive on the PS5 anymore. You're not even going to get one obviously on the Xbox Series X. But there's no such thing anymore because they're coming out on PC. So it's a good game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, every bugger's playing it. But I also did pick up myself Resident Evil Village, Steelbook, and there's not really much in there. I'll just cover the code because I haven't used it. Now this is a really good game. A really good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is short, I must admit. But you know what? They don't feel like a Resident Evil game. They don't feel like one. It is a fantastic game. The visuals are incredible. The AI is very, very good. But it feels wrong still to play a Resident Evil game in a first-person perspective. I'm used to looking over the shoulders so much. And correct me if I'm wrong, not one zombie in the entire game. Not one. Now I can't turn around and say that was the same for 7 because I've certainly not played enough of that. I've completed it, thoroughly enjoyed it, but it just doesn't feel like a traditional Resident Evil game. At least that's my feelings on it. Apart from that though, I think it's a brilliant game. You should certainly go and all check that out. Right, I'm finished down here. I'm going to take another quick slurp, and I suppose I'll have to take the stairs again like a schmuck. Oh, see you in a bit. Oh my God, it's baking. Absolutely roasting. I don't mind telling you. Right, it's hot. It's very hot. Oh my word, it is so hot. The sun's gone in a bit, but it's not helping. It is absolutely baking. Oh my word. Put that there. Right, having a quick look around. We have got, and I will say Genesis, because that particular game did not come out on the Mega Drive. So we've got some Genesis. I know we've got PlayStation 1. Pretty sure we've got 3. Saturn, Vita, PS4, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and N-Gage. We've started collecting for the N-Gage, but we'll get to that in a bit. What should we go on to first? Should we just do Big Al's box? I'll quickly show you the duplicates that I got off him. I got these off him. And fair dues to the guy, before I forget. Gave me a good deal, more than happy with it. I bought an absolute rook off him. They were hand delivered because he was coming up. And I don't know why they call him Big Al, because he's not big. He's only about 5'2", bless him. I tower over him. But Stu, Tootie UK, would say I've bought nothing but tat. But just to quickly show you the Xbox 360 that I got off him. So, you know, I'm not even going to go through the names. There you go. So, there's all these. And these I'm quickly showing are duplicates. All of them are duplicates. I bought them because I've got discs that need replacing, manuals, maybe covers. So I bought that lot off him. And I really do hate the way the camera just keeps sort of pulsing in and out all the time. I tried to download before the Logitech app, and I think I need to upgrade my Apple Mac Pro to the latest Big Sur. I've got it, I just need to bloody do it. It will. It's more than powerful enough to do it. So those are the duplicates, but it's time. It's absolutely time to get my hand into Big Al's box.
So how's this work? You just feel my pulse, or ah!
Is it me, or is he Peter Griffin? Al's Peter Griffin. Right, so, to show you the box. And it's a heavy one. It's a bloody big box. There is, in here, there's a little bit of PS1. In fact, there's only one game. I can't remember. I can sort of remember what it was. And I'll try and rummage and pull that one out, because Stu, Tootie UK, you've got the instruction manual for it, I've been told. So contact me, please. I think there's some Wii, PlayStation 2, there's bits of that, but the majority is Xbox 360. So I'm just going to shove my hand in. I am having a little good rummage because I'd like to pull out that PS1 game. I think I've got the PS1 game, but I'm going to pull a few titles out because, like I say, there's a ruck of stuff in here. Right, there we go. I didn't pull it out last. What I did pull out, it's a load of bloody DS games. You know what? I'm looking at these and I've just realised I didn't get these off you, Al. I put them in the box. Right, let's remove that last DS game. We'll have another rummage in a minute. Ooh. I got these off a friend of mine, Andy Burns. I don't remember you selling DS games, Al. You didn't. I'm positive you didn't. But bless him. He found these. He said, look, I don't use them anymore. So just to quickly go through these. Andy Burns, my mate Burner. I'll just quickly show these off. No, they are just simple games. Nothing special. But I'm more than happy to add these into the collection. Oh, that was a bit dusty. I've been doing a lot of DIY at home, so I am happy to add those. Thank you, Andrew. Always a pleasure. In fact, that just reminds me I've got something else of yours I need to show off. So I'll put those down there. And once again, I'll delve deep into Al's box. Sounds... Oh, what am I looking? Sounds wrong, doesn't it? Right, that's definitely a PS1 game. We're grabbing that. That'll do. That'll do. So there we go. We've got a mixture there now. Let's put that down before I drop it. So what have I got? We've got Dirt 3. All complete. Al has tested every single one of these. So thank you very much, Al. Sega Superstars Tennis. I'm going to say Blast. I forgot this was in the box. I've just bloody bought it. PSI Ops. Now, just to go over this one in a bit more detail. This is an absolute cracking game. One of the best you will ever play on the PS2. Pick it up for about £2 or £3. But the graphics are fantastic and the playability on this game is brilliant. And it is a game you should be checking out. Global Defence Force. And yes, Stu, Tootie UK, my mate, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Al tells me you've got the instructions for this one, and I'm after them. So drop me a line, mate, if you want to part with it. Let me know how much, please. But I'd like to obviously complete that one. And that's it for this time for Big Al's box. I'll take the glove off because I can feel my hands sweating. Oh, you swine, there is a giant blue bottle just flew in through the window. So if you see it buzzing around me. Right, I'm going to go straight over to the PlayStation 2. The first game, when I was showing off my... I've just watched it go out the window. That's a bit of a good look. When I was showing off my Modern Warfare 2 night vision goggles, sorry, I was told that it wasn't quite complete and that I should have had the steel box. Now, I can't remember if I showed this, but I immediately picked it up. So there we have the Modern Warfare 2 steel box edition, steel book edition, sorry. It's got a couple of stickers on the back I've got to get removed, but I'm happy with that. And it was really cheap. I must admit, I only paid, I think, a £5 for it. But happy to put that into the collection at last. Now, these next games, Edward, I have got some PlayStation 2 games you're going to really enjoy. I might not be showing them all this time, purely because I've got way too many games, because the games I'm showing you guys have been accumulated for now over 2.5 months, and I don't want to be here forever and a day. But just to start off, I saw this, I thought, you know what, it's quirky. Dr. Mewtwo. Obviously completing the box, don't know anything about it. Why clone when you can morph? So Sounds like you're going to morph in and out. I don't know. Not got a clue. But that's Dr. Mewtwo. Capcom versus SNK2. I finally put that into the collection. So very happy to add that one. It's obviously a fighting game. We all know that. But brilliant. Now this, I didn't know it existed. Onimusha Blade Warriors. I didn't have a clue. I thought I'd already collected them all on the PlayStation 2. Now I've got this. Very happy to put that into the collection. And the last one I'm going to show you, somebody posted this in our group that I'm in. And I saw it and I just jumped on it. I thought, that is just too quirky. Top Trumps Adventure. Dogs and dinosaurs. But what I have noticed, it's volume 2. So there is another one of these to go after. Unbelievable. I've not even switched it on. Possibly is a load of old crap. But I've put that into the collection. Oh, God, it's hot. What do you think of the new t-shirt? Steve Cooper. I just kicked that then, didn't I? Steve Cooper, you'd probably appreciate that more than me. What do you think? I really do enjoy wacky gaming t-shirts. Right. Let's go on over to... Sorry. We'll do a bit of the Saturn. I'm not showing it all. That's a duplicate. I've already got the bloody game. I do not know why the app did not pick that up. Discs, pain in the arse, never sit properly. But so that'll be going up for sale. Anybody wants it, drop me a quick line. I'll do that one last. Last Bronx. Yep, fighting game. For me, it's in the preferred cases. Is the ones I prefer. I wish they were all like this, the plastic ones, the thin plastic. And the last Saturn game I'm going to show you. The second my wife saw this and she read it, she went, "Is that better than the first load of crap?" And it is Resurrection, Rise 2. Rise of the Robots, basically. It's the second game. I've not got a clue what it's like. I've not a chance to play it. Quite possibly it is a load of old wank, let's be honest. The first game was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it's now in the collection, so we'll give that a go. And again, I'm sorry about this pulsing all the time. The Logitech camera is driving me nuts, but as soon as I can try and fix that, I will. Oh, it's thirsty work. Stu, you showed this off. The second I saw it, had to have one. I could do with a proper little box protector for it. I don't know if you did or you didn't get one. But the box is in really neat condition. What I like is, look at that. He packed the game in a bit of tissue as well, just to get it out. The instructions. Sorry, have I got them up? No, I didn't have them upside down. Obviously, all in Japanese. And the game. Couldn't believe that the seller took this amount of time just to pack this one up. Now, you said something about the writing on this. Mine's at the top there. I think that's the same as yours. So I'm really happy to add that to the collection. I don't collect enough Game Boy games anymore. You don't see them like you used to, let's be honest. You know, they were 2 a penny at one point. The prices seem to be going up and up and up. I've got loads of loose cartridges, but I don't really see them anymore. And what I do see, I think people realise what they've got. Right, moving on to, I think, possibly the only PlayStation 1 game. Big Al picked this one up recently. It's a really expensive game. Like £150 expensive. But £10 will get you the game, Soccer Kid, and it'll get you a cuddly toy. So, I've got a cuddly toy, I've got a disc. Anybody got the manual, the covers, and a case, and no game, then get in touch with me. But it's a really expensive game. The disc, this has to be one of the best second-hand. I mean, you can't, I doubt you can tell. But seriously, I doubt this has ever been played. It is absolutely blemish free. So I'm happy to put it into the collection, but I'd be happier if it was complete. But I haven't got pockets as deep as Big Al. So, but I have got the cuddly toy. You ain't got one. So I'm happy to put that into the collection. Right, we're going to move on over to the only Genesis game I've picked up. I've not I've not bought any Mega Drive come Genesis games now for a long time. And my good friend Charlie Cat, Anthony, bless him, he keeps asking me, Bill, have you got this game? Why don't you show some footage of it? So I decided, you know what, sod it, I'll just buy the damn thing. So I bought it. So Pigskin. It's American football, but it's very quirky. So expect to see a video on that soon. Moving on over to the Vita. This puts my Vita collection up to 3. It's not a system I actively collect for, but I saw these two. They seemed reasonable, and I just grabbed them because this first one, I've played all the Resistance games, but I've never played this one. So that is Resistance Burning Skies. As you can see, you don't get much. I suppose you're lucky you get a cartridge. So I'm happy to put that into the collection. And the other one, I don't really know anything about. Lumo. That's literally it. 0 with it. Getting lost isn't scary, it's an adventure. So that's the Vita. That brings me up to a total of 3 Vita games. I don't even know why I bought the system. I really don't. I don't do a lot of, shall we say, gaming on the move. I just don't do it. Right, we're down to, excuse me, Dreamcast, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Well, it appears I can't count. Sorry, it's freezing. It's really nice. Magnus. Right, we have got, sorry, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Dreamcast, PlayStation 4, and N-Gage. Jesus Christ. Let's do the PS3 and then I'll do the N-Gage. So PS3, surprisingly enough, I didn't have Bayonetta. So pick that up. Now this next one, I know my daughter grabbed it. Disney Universe. Looks to be complete. And this one, I've got it on the 360. I didn't have it on the PlayStation 3, and I've still yet to play it. But Space Marine. And these are all CX pickups. So happy to put that into the collection. The only title I've got for the Wii U, And I didn't pay top whack for it, so I am happy to finally put this in. But it's Cabela's Dangerous Hunt 2013. Sealed. And it'll stay sealed because it's ramping up in price. Something rotten. Right, Dreamcast. Sorry, having a bend forward. Sorry, not Dreamcast. Engage. Jesus Christ. Right, I picked up an Engage. Now, a few of the guys have already seen this. And I picked it up fully refurbished. And I was asked how refurbished. And basically, I don't know if you can tell, it's got a screen cover on it at the moment. Anything that needs replacing gets replaced. It is thoroughly cleaned. I can tell by the smell, the rub on the outside is brand new. It comes with a 12-month warranty. Now, I think that's a pretty good deal. So, this is in full working order. But I didn't stop there. I possibly purchased the only unworking boxed version. Now, sorry, as you can see, there's a label there, so that'll get removed. It's got a little ding in there, and I've done that, where I've just separated it. But that I purchased on its own, no charger, no nothing. And then I purchased an unworking version. And the whole lot cost me less than £100. So, as you can see, there's another version and the charger. And then I'm assuming, sorry, game holder. CD, just drop that. Oh, that would have been obviously where the SIM card was kept. CD, I'm assuming, oh, it's a games brochure. Instructions manual. And that's it. So I have got a fully boxed. And Dunk, I think you're the Engage man. I think that's complete. But I got it because I wanted to play some games. I'm not showing all of them today. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. Because I've picked up a few. I think they're in cracking condition. I think the cases themselves, great design. But just to go through them, Asphalt. And these are all fully complete as far as I can tell. Tony Hawk's, God, spinning this like crazy in my hand. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Splinter Cell. And Tomb Raider. Now, I have got more, but this is all I'm going to show you at the moment. So, my Engage collection has started. There is some expensive, shall I say? Oh, have I gone all funny? Just, that's better. Sorry about that. There's some really expensive games on this. So, I'm just enjoying it. I'll just pick them up as and when I can. But that's my Engage. And I think I've got quite a good deal. Because I doubt there's many out there that you can get boxed. In fact, are there any out there? Let's be honest, I've got a boxed Engage QD with a 12-month warranty. I doubt there's many out there that can say that at this moment in time. So, happy to put that into the collection. Right, we're getting down to the last of it now. I'm going to do the Dreamcast, and then I'm just going to do 3 games from the PlayStation 4. This is certainly not all of the Dreamcast I've picked up. And in fact, looking at all of them, every single one of them are sealed, brand spanking new. I have got them in box protectors as well. So we're going to start off with Super Runabout. Sealed, brand spanking new. Toy Racer. And this one, it is a duplication, I will admit that, but it's sealed. Jet Set Radio. So I'm really happy to put these three into my collection. You know, the collection is growing really well now, and I've got something tasty lined up as well, if I get around and get my ass into gear and get it all sorted. So I am actually looking for a lot more sealed games now for this system, but we'll see, we'll see. Right, we're going to move on to the last bits now. They are PlayStation 4, one of them's a limited run games. Oh, so nice. Magnus, oh, they've gone all, come on. There we go. Magnus, brilliant for this time of year. Absolutely love it. Right, this first one, I don't remember showing it. I did start playing the game. If I have shown it already, my apologies. But it is Guilty Gear for the PlayStation 4. I enjoyed playing this. I really did enjoy playing it. What I didn't enjoy was the amount of copyright that came with it when I was doing my live stream. Oh my god, I've had to mute so much of the music, it's untrue. So I doubt I'll be playing that again. At least to be shown on YouTube. Next one, Freedom Finger. Still sealed. I've not had a chance to open it yet. So I have got Freedom Finger. Obviously the card that comes with it. Limited run card. And their usual, I suppose it's like a little magazine that they send out. You know, what's coming out, physical releases. Or what they've got. I'm not going to go into too much detail with it. But you get the gist of what it is. Just go into a bit of detail on some up and coming stuff. And the last one I got, my friend taught me into this, Andy Burns. He taught me into this one. Now, I've certainly never played it. I think I gave it a complete miss because of the amount of bugs the game originally had. Way too many. But I have now finally picked up Assassin's Creed Unity. He says it's absolutely fantastic. So I can't wait to get stuck into it. But I've got that many games on the do list. It's untrue. So really happy to pick that up and give it a blast. And, you know, looking at it, it looked like basically there was a lot more focus online with this game. You know, me, Andy and Lee used to have an absolute blast playing this online. So funny. So funny. And that's it for the moment. I have got an absolute ruck more games, but I'm just not going to show you them at the moment because we'd be here forever and a day doing it. But there you have it. That's me done for the moment. I'm going to quickly get this tidied up. We have got England playing in a few hours, so I can't wait for that. Should be a good match no matter what. Thank you all as well for supporting me. As you've seen, we have gone through the 1500 barrier now. Onward and upward. I really am surprised at times and humbled that you guys give the support you give. I really am. So thank you very much. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. You lot stay safe and enjoy your week. Have a good one. Take care. Woohoo!